Hello, everyone. This is Francine, and I would like to introduce you to a friend of mine and an amazing person today, Natalie Levine. Hi, Natalie.
Hello, Francine. I'm so happy to be with you.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be with you too. And so it happened that Natalie and we are both going to teach at Rise Gathering, which is an amazing weekend getaway in the Pocono Mountains, North Pennsylvania, at the
Mhm,
end of the month. It is from September 30th
mhm.
to October 2nd.
Yes.
And we would like to talk a little bit today about the need, because I do think it's a need, the need to have a time for ourselves and to have this opportunity, which is Rise Gathering Retreat, for stepping out of our busy, overwhelming life. We are both mothers, we are both entrepreneur, and I know that a lot of people have to juggle a lot of roles: household, work, children, grown children, or young children,
Mhm.
and it's a lot. So we would like to kind of discuss. I'm very interested in how, knowing your perspective on this, Natalie, and what you see is important in giving ourselves the time we need to step back and step away from our busy, fast-paced life. And
Do- mm.
I think I didn't mention, did I mention? I don't think so, that Natalie is an astrologer and kind of a unique astrologer. And we'll talk about what we will do at Rise Gathering in a few minutes. But I know that for me, every time I have been to a retreat, or by myself, or with other people, other women, it has been such a replenishing and nourishing time. And I feel that it's so needed, through the different cycles of my life. And I would love to hear what's your experience and what you are looking forward to in this experience, in that, around that concept.
Well, I love even the fact that we will be in the Poconos, which is really a nature-based experience. I don't live in a very nature-based place, and even where we will be, there is not a lot of access to Wi-Fi. In and of itself, that is its own reason to go here because I mean, to not have that kind of even the waves of Wi-Fi on our whole physical, spiritual, emotional beings is its own retreat, let alone then being surrounded by, for me, being in a realm where it's all women is feels like I'm landing in the feminine. I'm landing in this collective womb
Yeah,
where I get to um, be in the safest space and gestate. And I also, the women who are coming to create offerings as facilitators, it's such an incredible group of beings. And I'm so looking forward to simply taking some big gigantic breaths there, being with other women who are curious about what it's like to be in their own skins,
yeah,
which is not easy to come by these days.
yeah,
So that kind of community for me, let alone the offerings, and we're not even talking about that yet. It feels I'm really excited. I'm
yeah.
really excited.
Yeah, I agree. I think and also it's taking the time for ourselves, kind of reconnecting with our own body, as you say, coming back to our own skin to take a breath, to kind of bring things back to the simplest presence we can be with ourselves and with others. And I know for myself that there's a lot of running around. in my life, and I have to be very intentional about creating these little pockets of, okay, I'm here, I'm connected, I'm in my bones, I'm in my skin. And it's not easy, and especially because I have a tendency to put others' needs first. So, the list is always piling up, and I'm here and I'm like, damn. So that feels great to me, because it's like, even if I will be, working as a facilitator, I know I will have time for myself and just to be there and in nature, which is so important. Totally disconnect from technology, screen, and be in nature. That's really, really an experience that I don't find that kind of presence and connection to myself in any other way, for sure.
Yes, same.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to finally meeting you in person as well, because we have met only in the astral planes through screens. So it's such a difference to be in physical presence with other people. And I feel like collectively, it's been quite a disconnect from that for the past like almost 3 years now.
Yeah, there's a real need for in-person, tactile, even if we don't touch everybody, but this embodied presence and relationship, I think we all can feel that disconnection from being such on a virtual level of living for the last 3 years, and there's a lot of isolation that comes through that too.
Yes.
So do you want to tell us what you will be offering at Rise? I'm so excited.
Yes. So again, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Natalie Levin, and primarily my passion is for astrology. So I will be working one-on-one with clients, and there are still appointments available with me at this weekend. And in those sessions, we talk about what it's like to be you, and I look at where the planets were when you were born and invite you to celebrate the blueprint of your soul that you chose. Or it also can be very validating, just that, oh wow, I'm really going through a hard time, and you can see that in the planets. Yes, thank you for that. And I'm also an opera singer and a yoga teacher, and so I will be offering 2 workshops. They're the same, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, and it will be deep rest, restorative yoga, which is appropriate for anybody. Anybody can come. And as you land in very receptive and restorative shapes in your body, I will tell you about the current astrology energies in English in ways that you can understand. And I will also sing opera to you. And I will also, if you are open to it, give you, like, I rub your heads, I massage your heads if you're open to it, maybe give some physical adjustments. And if you are so interested, you may be sprinkled with glitter, because glitter is the symbol of the starlight that's sprinkling down on us. So that I couldn't come up with a title for those workshops except for Natalie Levin Astrology Yoga Opera Glitter. I think that's the title. So that's what I'm offering.
This is great. I love this combination, and to have had my chart read by you a couple years ago, and I'm still working with it. There are still, like little gold nuggets that you gave me that stayed in me and come back, and I'm like, oh, this is this, and this is what I can work with, which I really love. I think it is a really unique experience, and even during, like, I love this glitter, because it's kind of that when we walk with you, I know that's my experience. It's like, oh, there's all this glitter around, and it feels great and fun and profound at the same time,
Yes.
Which is really, it's deep, and it's a whole experience from another world. And I hope people will sign up for your workshops and session, because it's unique, and it's something that you really that stays with you and you can carry, you know, through the month and year and kind of be nourished by it. Yeah.
Beautiful. And I'd love to hear what you're offering. I'd love to hear more.
Yeah, so I'm offering my letter writing program, Reconnect, as a workshop, and we will write together outside under the trees near the lake. Just that will bring so much, you know, magic and connection into our writing. And then we'll share our letters because I am a very strong, not only believer, but experiencer of the impact of sharing our stories with others. And for me, it's a way to realize that there is so much that connects us all to each other, whether we are from a total different background, different age, you know, anything in our life might never make us connect together. We might live very far away from each other. But in that moment, when we write together and we share our stories, and because it's handwriting on paper, we keep it. So it's a tangible gift that we give to each other. We really realize that, yeah, there's so much more that connects us. And I think it's important in a world where there's a lot of division and opposition and it's all here or here, but I really want to bring, like, it's more a circle in my head, and there are so many different things that we can relate to and we can share together and grow from it. And it's a way to go deeper within and to also open our perspectives. And again, to write together in this way outside under the trees near the lake, it's gonna be really magical.
Oh, it sounds delicious.
Yeah, yeah. So I think people can find the link in like, you have a website? What's your
I do. My
website?
website is natalielevinastrology.com. And you Rise Gatherings, you can simply look up Rise Gatherings and their getaway is on there, ready to go.
Yeah, yeah. And same for me. My link is also on my website at francineBonjour.com, and you can go to the registration from there. And if you cannot come to the Pocono Mountains to Rise Gatherings, we both have a lot of offerings throughout the year, so I'm sure you can be blessed by Natalie's gifts and astrology in many, many other ways. So thank you. Thank you for taking the time to chat a little bit together.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you for listening. Ciao.